Hello. Rubbish. Hello. Hello, my name is David, and this is a real Scottish accent. It's not Canadian and it's not English. This is the real McCoy. Oh, thank you. At least someone's alive. I'm now going to bring on a lovely lady who will bring on someone else from the wonderful fan site. Please welcome Riza from Trek Radio.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming to the first official panel of Destination Star Trek Germany. After us, the Trekkie girls are doing a welcome to Destination Star Trek, so consider our panel your pre-party to the party. As you see today, we're going to be talking about best Star Trek crews, so let me get my crew on stage here from Trek Radio. Zach Nicodemus, founder of Trek Radio, and Michael Phelpster, one of our on-air personalities and DJs. They're going to be helping us today. Now, the rules they're not really rules, but best Star Trek crew, we did an online poll and we narrowed it down to a top 6 for each category. So we'll have you guys, when we go to those slides, we'll have you either shout out, "Make it so," to keep them as the captain or the first officer, or what would be the get rid of it? What would be a good Star Trek eject the warp core? All right. So I'm going to hand the mic over to my resident Star Trek expert, Zach Nicodemus.
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. So, as Riza explained, this is very, very simple. Make it so to keep them on the screen and eject the warp core to get rid of them. So we're going to go over to our first category, which is of course, the captain. Every starship needs a captain. We've got six options for you all here on the screen. Of course, Captain James T. Kirk, Mr. Picard, Captain Christopher Pike, Catherine Janeway, Jonathan Archer, and Cisco. So have a think about it. Which do you want to keep? Who do you want to be the captain of your best Trek crew? So I'm going to read out a name, and whoever you want to get rid of, if you want to get rid of them, eject the warp core. If you want to keep them, make it so. So let's start with Jonathan Archer. What do we think, people?
Make it so. Eject the warp core.
What are you hearing, Phelpster?
I think there's a little bit more eject the warp core for that one, so I think we should get rid of it.
Oh dear, oh dear. Bye-bye, Archer. He's gone. Okay, what about Christopher Pike, folks? Come on, don't be shy.
I think that's a definite no.
Oh, right. Oh, dear. So he's gone? Wow. We're down to 4. What about James T. Kirk?
I think most of them are saying make it so we'll keep him.
We'll keep him for now. Okay, what about Jean-Luc Picard? Okay, so he's definitely staying, but we're going to have to narrow this down to 1 eventually. I definitely heard more make it so's there, though, than ejects. All right, what about Catherine Janeway? We're ejecting Janeway? Throwing her out the airlock? Okay,
Really?
Let's get rid of her.
She's awesome.
I know, but apparently the audience don't like her. Goodbye, Janeway. Get out of there. All right, what about Benjamin Sisko? What do you hear?
That's eject.
That's eject. Okay. Then this is down to 2. This is down to James T. Kirk, and this is down to Jean-Luc Picard. So I think we're going to have to get you all to start screaming out again. Let's start with James T. Kirk.
That sounds kind of 50-50 to me, so let's move on to the next one.
I don't know, I definitely heard some ejects. What about Jean-Luc Picard, folks?
It's Picard.
It's Picard. So our best Trek captain is Jean-Luc Picard. Awesome. All right then. Unfortunately, he's not here with the rest of the TNG crew, but I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear that. Okay, Phelps, did you want to take the next round?
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, we're on to first officer.
Okay, so it's exactly the same rules. You can pick your first officer. Okay. We've got Spock.
We got Janice Rand for the second one.
And we've got Riker.
Kira Nerys. We like her in a Starfleet uniform, I think.
We also have Chakotay.
And last but not least, we have Sub-Commander T'Pol, who later went on to enlist in Starfleet. So, who are we going to do first?
Okay, let's start off. Make it so or reject the warp core for Sub-Commander T'Pol.
I heard like 2 ejects and mostly a lot of make it so's, so I think we keep her for now.
Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's try Riker.
I heard like 2 ejects.
Alright, let's do another one. Not everyone was participating in that one, it seems.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Come on, Riker, make it so or reject the warp core.
I heard more make it so's than ejects. So I think we've got to keep him for now.
Okay, for now, let's keep him. Chakotay.
Oh, get rid of him. He's gone. Bye-bye. Who's next? Okay, let's do Janice Rand. She was first officer on Excelsior. Okay, get rid of Janice Rand. I heard all ejects. Okay, so I've just been told by Riser that we're going to have 2 votes for Spock. We're going to have old Spock and a nomination for the floor for new Spock, Zachary Quinto. We don't have a picture of him, unfortunately, but I'm sure you've all seen the new movies. So when it comes to Spock, he gets 2 votes. So let's start with new Spock. Keep him or eject him? Okay, so new Spock's gone. So that's 1 vote down for new Spock. What about old Spock, Leonard Nimoy? Okay, so he stays. Wow, we're going to have to start narrowing this down. Go on, Phelps. So who's next?
Who do we have left?
Kira Nerys. I didn't hear you. What? Get rid of her.
Are you sure?
I think so. That's a shame. Okay. I think we should go back to T'Pol.
T'Pol?
Come on, folks. Come on.
A lot of people are saying make it so.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep her for now. But I did hear a few ejects there. So if it's mostly make it so's for someone else, then she's gone. So who's next?
Yep, Riker. There's more ejects.
Louder, louder. Come on. I don't know. What do you reckon? Eject.
Eject.
Damn. Poor Riker. It comes down to 2 Vulcans head on head. Who's it going to be? Yeah, okay, so here's what we want to do. If you want to keep Spock, yell out Spock as loud as you can. If you want to keep T'Pol, yell out T'Pol. So, and then whoever we hear the most of, they stay. So come on, folks, 3, 2, 1. Okay. That's fairly unanimous, wouldn't you say?
Let's try one more time.
Come on. Okay.
That's got to be Spock.
T'Pol's gone. Bye-bye. Wow. Okay, so far we have Jean-Luc Picard as the captain and Mr. Spock as our first officer. So let's go on to the next category, which is your HELM officer. The man or woman who steers the ship and hopefully tries not to crash it. Marina. But here we go. Okay, so we've got Sulu, we have Pavel Chekhov, we have Wesley Crusher, Ro Laren, Tom Paris, and Ensign Travis Mayweather. So let's start with, I think, Wesley Crusher. Make it so or eject?
Eject, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley. Bye-bye.
Shut up, Wesley.
Where's the cursor? There we go. Goodbye. Okay, who's next?
Pavel Chekhov.
Louder, come on.
You're commanding your own ship. I want to hear you.
I see hundreds of people in this audience, and only like 10 of you are yelling.
I want to hear in the back.
I want to hear all of you. Make it so or reject.
I heard an eject all the way back there.
Eject.
Sorry, Pavel.
Bye-bye, Pavel.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my.
Oh my. Okay, who have we got next? Let's do Mr. Sulu. Make it so or eject the warp core.
I heard a lot of make it so's.
Yeah,
Let's
I think I heard one eject.
Let's move on to the next.
Okay, let's do Ensign Ro Laren. Make it so or eject.
You know, I think Ro has to go.
Bye-bye, Ro. She is gone. We're down to 3. Who are we going to do first, Phelpster? Come on.
Tom Paris.
Make it so or eject the warp core. You choose.
Tom, come on.
I don't know, it's 50-50 right now. Keep yelling, folks. I don't know, it's 50-50. Okay, let's do Travis Mayweather.
Hold on one second.
Oh,
I have to make a personal plea for Anthony Montgomery because he is so divine. Not only is he talented as an actor, he's a comic book author, and most recently he did a movie called Chariot. So I gotta ask the crowd to give some love to Mr. Travis Mayweather.
I don't know what's going to happen. Make
Sorry,
it so
personal
or
favorite.
eject for Travis.
But will that interfere with his abilities to steer?
Louder! I'm sorry, Riser, but he's gone. He is going out the airlock like... He's gone. He's like floating in space now, a corpse, unfortunately. Okay, so we're down to 2, both of which were fairly... Did we do Sulu yet? I don't think... Okay, so it's pretty 50-50 for both of them. So again, it's going to come down to you yelling out the name of who you want to keep, and whoever we hear the most of is who gets to stay. So if you want to keep Sulu, yell out Sulu. If you want to keep Tom Paris, yell out Paris. 3, 2, 1, go! This is a tough one.
That's Paris.
What are you hearing, Lisa?
Here in Paris.
Okay, then unfortunately, Mr. Sulu, and I know you would say right now, oh my, but you are gone. Okay, next category is your communications officer, responsible for your diplomacy and for pretty much everything that's important. So we've only got 3 choices for this one because there weren't really communications officers on a lot of ships. On Enterprise D, Worf was more tactical than communications. So this should be an easy one.
You can reserve the right to nominate the new Uhura, Zoe Saldana, if you so wish.
Okay. Then let's start with Hoshi Sato. Do you want to keep her, make it so, or eject the warp core? Come on, folks, louder. I hear nothing from this side of the room. Get off your phone. I'm still not, I don't know. What did you hear?
Let's keep that for now and move on to the next.
Okay. What about Uhura? I heard mostly make it so's there. Okay, so she stays. What about Janice Rand, again from Excelsior? Okay, so she is gone. Okay, it's down to Hoshi or Uhura. Again, whoever we hear the name of loudest is who gets to stay and be the communications officer. So, Uhura or Sato? Yell it out now.
Sato.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Louder. Make everybody wonder what's going on. I'm really hearing a lot of Hoshi, so I think that she's going to have to be our communications officer. I'm sorry, Uhura. Goodbye. Okay, we are now on to security and tactical. We've got a lot of options, a lot of good options for this one. I think it's going to be tough. We've again got Pavel Chekhov, we have Worf, we have Tasha Yar, we have Mr. Odo, we have Tuvok, and of course we have Dominic Keating, who is gracing the convention with his presence somewhere. He played Malcolm Reed. So let's start out with Mr. Tuvok. Eject the warp core or make it so, folks.
It's eject.
Poor Tuvok. That's highly illogical. Okay, what about Tasha Yar? Make it so or eject the core.
There's no love for Tasha.
No, I'm surprised. Okay. Bye-bye, Tasha. Mr. Worf, eject the warp core or make it so. Louder, louder, folks. I don't hear anything from this side of the room. What did you hear more of?
That's more make it so.
Okay, so Mr. Worf stays for now. What about Constable Odo, Deep Space Nine? Eject. What do you hear, Phelpster?
I'd say eject the warp core.
Oh dear. Well, at least Odo doesn't die if he goes out into space, so he's good. I don't think he'll take it too personally. Okay, what about Mr. Pavel Chekhov? Make it so or eject. Louder, folks, come on. What do you hear?
That's an eject.
Oh dear. Well, he is gone. I've lost my mouse cursor. There it is. Okay, so we're down to Malcolm Reed and Mr. Worf. What about Malcolm Reed, folks? Make it so or eject. Okay.
Let's try for Worf.
Mr. Worf, make it so or eject. Wow, that's Worf.
That's definitely Worf.
That's definitely Worf. As a fellow Englishman, I apologize, Mr. Reed, but goodbye. Oh, no, not yet. There we go. Goodbye. Okay, we are down to the engineering now, our chief engineer. Now, we've got a lot of very, very good candidates for this one. We have, of course, Mr. Scotty. We have Geordie LaForge. We have Miles O'Brien. We have Rom. We have Belana Torres, and we have Charles Tucker III. So let's start out with Mr. Scotty. Make it so or eject the warp core, folks.
Make it so.
Where did that one come from?
Over here.
Well, of course you would want to keep him.
You're bloody right, son.
Can you say she's breaking apart, Captain, for us?
She's breaking apart, Captain.
Okay, folks, yell it out again. Make it so or eject the warp core. What did you hear?
That's a lot of make it so.
Okay, we'll keep him for now. I really don't want to make our lovely host upset, so we'll keep him for now. What about Geordie LaForge, folks? Make it so or eject. You have to be really loud. Come on. What do you reckon, Michael?
Let's skip for now.
Okay, we're going to have to get rid of some of these. Okay, what about Mr. Rom from DS9? Are we going to keep Rom, or are we going to reject him? Poor Rom, but that was definitely an eject. What about Belana Torres, USS Voyager? Now, she did a very good job of keeping the ship together for 7 years and 70,000 light years, so I personally think she gets my vote, but it's not up to me, it's up to you. Make it so or eject the warp core.
There's a lot more ejects than the others, so...
I don't know, just do it again. Come on, folks, be really loud. Louder!
That's a no.
No, she's gone. I'm sorry, Bailana. Okay, what about Trip Tucker III? Make it so or eject. You know, he can probably hear you. Are we getting rid of him?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Connor, if you're here, if you can hear us, we apologize, but it wasn't up to us, it was up to the audience. Okay, now Mr. Miles O'Brien, what do we think about him? Make it so or eject? I'm hearing mostly ejects. Okay.
Hearts are breaking.
We have Scotty left and we have Geordie LaForge, so we're going to do the names again. If you want to keep Scotty, yell out Scotty. If you want to keep Geordie, yell out Geordie. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's gotta be Scotty.
I think Scotty wins that one. Oh, somebody's very happy over there.
Well done, son.
I cannot break the laws of physics, Captain.
I can break your neck.
Okay, we are down to science and operations. We have 7 candidates for this one because there were a lot of really good candidates. We have Miles O'Brien, we have Ensign Harry Kim, we have 7 of 9. We have T'Pol, we have Spock, we have Data, and we have Jadzia Dax. So let's start out with Dax. Do we want to keep her or eject?
I'm here and eject.
Okay, then she is gone. I'm sorry, Jadzia. Okay, Mr. Data. Eject or keep? Eject or make it so?
Ooh, that is a make it so if I ever heard one.
That makes sense. Okay, what about 7 of 9? Make it so or eject? Okay, hold on. I want to try something here. Just the ladies. Make it so or eject? Okay, and of course, now the men. Make it so or eject? Yeah, I thought so, just checking. Okay, so what did we hear more of there overall?
I heard a lot of make it so's.
Okay, so she stays. How about Ensign Harry Kim, the Eternal Ensign? I'm sorry, Harry. Looks like you don't get a promotion today. Sorry. Okay, what about Mr. Spock? Make it so or eject? I can hear you.
I'm hearing mostly eject.
Okay then. Unfortunately, Mr. Spock, even though it's highly illogical, you will not be living long or prospering today. Okay, so we are down to 4. Miles O'Brien, eject or make it so?
Eject.
I think that's fairly conclusive. Okay. He is gone. Riza, why don't you do one?
All right, I'm going to do a volume of the crowd, and we're going to take it between 7 of 9 and T'Pol. So scream, make it so if you want to vote for 7 of 9. 3, 2, 1. For T'Pol, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow.
I think
Okay.
we know that one.
Okay, so if you want to keep 7, yell out 7. If you want to keep Data, yell out Data. 3, 2, 1. What are you hearing?
I'm hearing 7 of 9.
Okay.
Lovely Jerry Ryan.
Then I guess that's who wins. Okay, then we are down to medical officer now. 6 candidates: McCoy, Crusher, Pulaski, Bashir, the Doctor, and Phlox. Okay, let's start out with Phlox. Make it so or eject. What are you hearing, Riza?
I'm hearing a lot of eject.
Okay, then Mr. Phlox, you are out of here. Kate Pulaski, Catherine Pulaski, make it so or eject.
Ooh, that one was really clear.
That was an eject, I think.
Sorry, Kate.
Okay, what about the Doctor? Tuvok, and you are a Vulcan man. Come on.
Make it
Okay,
so.
he stays. How about Bashir, our genetically engineered friend? Okay, he is gone. What about Mr. McCoy? Good old bones. Eject or make it so. What did you hear, Riza?
I heard make it so, but can we do a nomination for Carl Urban? Because he's yummy.
Okay, what about Carl Urban as Mr. McCoy? Eject or make it so?
Carl Urban, make it so.
I don't know. I guess he wasn't yummy enough because I was hearing lots of ejects, so he's out of here. Okay, we need to do McCoy again because it was fairly inconclusive. Eject or make it so? What do you think? What do you think, Riza? Wow.
I think you know, it was 50-50. Let's have Phelpster tell us what he heard.
Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1.
He is gone. Wow. Okay, so we are down to... Ooh, where's the cursor? There it is. We're down to Crusher and the Doctor. If you want Crusher, yell out Crusher. If you want the Doctor, yell out the Doctor. 3, 2, 1. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. I think he is our chief medical officer.
It's all timey-wimey.
Okay, now we have all the major members of our crew, so we have the honorable mention now. We have a lot of options here, so I don't know if we're going to have enough time to get rid of it all. But, so let's do some quick eliminations.
Now, the point of this category is every crew needs someone to party with. You have your entire bridge crew, but really, at the end of the day, you want to bring along somebody who's going to make that travel worthwhile.
Okay, Spot or Porthos? 3, 2, 1. I didn't hear. Come on, folks.
Come on. I hear Spot.
Okay, so Spot stays, Porthos goes. Okay, let's do the Klingons. Gowron or Martok?
Well, I heard Martok.
I heard Martok, so Gowron, sorry, but you are out of here. Okay, Neelix or Guinan? What did you hear, Riza?
I heard a lot of Guinan.
Okay, so Guinan
And
stays and Neelix goes. Okay, how about Quark or Nog? 3, 2, 1. Wow, that was like unanimous. Nog, you are gone. Okay, counselors, Esri Dax or Deanna Troy? What do you hear, Riza?
I heard Troy.
Okay, sorry, Esri. Okay, let's see. Morn or Lita from DS9? What does the Morn say? Okay, so we're getting rid of these fairly quickly.
Morn says absolutely nothing.
Okay, let's try Barkley or Garak. 3, 2, 1.
Barkley.
Garak, you are out of
He's a
here.
secret party animal.
Oops. Okay, how about Kalar or Loxana Troy? Kalar or Troy, folks? I guess Kalar is gone. Okay, we're getting some doubles now, or we've got a lot of people left over. Okay, let's try Q or Guinan. Okay, Guinan, you are out of here. We've only got 1 or 2 minutes left, folks, so we have to get through the rest of these very quickly. Riza, why don't you decide who to pit against who here?
All right, so we're going to have you guys scream, and we're just going to go by volume. So
Okay.
real quickly, let's start with Spot. Everybody wants to vote for Spot. Scream, make it so!
Ooh.
Oh, wow, you can do better than that. Let's move on to Keenser. Say make it so or eject. Ooh,
I heard
bye-bye,
eject.
Keenser.
He is gone.
All right, between Q and Luoxana Troy, who wants Luoxana? Ooh,
What?
ouch, that kind of hurt.
Loxana is
How many
gone.
people want Q? Yes!
That's you again. That's fairly unanimous.
All right, now let's try Deanna. Who wants Deanna? Q is still ladder, so let's get rid of Deanna.
Okay, bye-bye, Deanna.
All right, between Q and Quark, let me hear it for Quark. Let me hear it for Q.
Okay, Quark, you are gone.
All right, let me hear it for Barkley. Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah,
Bye-bye, Barkley.
make it so. All right, let me hear it for Lita.
I think she's gone. Damn. Okay, we're down to 3.
All right, you do the next 2.
Okay, Q or Martok. Q or Martok? I heard Q. Okay, so Martok, you are gone. Well, this isn't really fair, but Spot, meow, or Q? Spot or Q, folks?
You know what? It's so 50-50. I think we could do both.
Okay.
For honorable mention. Yay!
Honorable mention, so your best Trek crew, Q, Spot, the Doctor, 7 of 9, Mr. Scotty, Mr. Worf, Hoshi Sato, Tom Paris, Mr. Spock as your first officer, and Jean-Luc Picard as your captain. And with that, we are out of here, I think.
We will post these results online so that you can share it with the rest of the world. Thank you for enjoying the first panel of the day, and please enjoy yourself this weekend at Destination Star Trek.
Indeed. Stay tuned for the Trekkie Girls, folks. Thank you very much.
Please give it up for Trek Radio!
Click these links to see more from Destination Star Trek Germany.